My neighbors came across the road, Dominique Lafone, and he said, "You've done a really good job in planting this vineyard. It looks very healthy. Who's going to make your wine?" And I go like, "Well, I'm just going to sell grapes. I want to make sure that this is well stewarded as a vineyard and that the great people make wine from it." And he said, "Well, you should think about it." And then a year went by and he came back again and he said, "So who's your winemaker?" And I go like, "Well, the same, if you want to be my winemaker, I'll start making wine, but otherwise I'm selling fruit." And we decided we would try to build a winery and we would make wine, and we would make wine that was not really typical for the region, but wine that was possible in the region and hadn't been conceived of yet, more in line with a Burgundian aesthetic.
He said, "We're going to make wine next year." And I said, "If you want to, we'd love to have you." And I said, "That would be great."
I thought, well, if I'm ever going to do something this foolish, I might as well do it with this team because it seems like a good thing to do no matter what.
It's Lingua Franca. It's a name by itself. It's like it's a union of like people from different origin to basically make wine.
The Yosemite Hills has always been a very distinctive place, and it's partly the soils, it's partially the climate, it's partially the wind. The Van Duzer corridor provides breezes, but within that there are many different little microclimates. So where we are here in this part of the Yosemite Hills, all the vineyards face east. I find that's important. I find that the depth of the soil here, the transition between wood-burned soils, the Missoula flood soils, and the volcanic soils of Jori Nikaya is quite distinctive. That's why I decided to stay within this region, within this small, narrow band on the hill, and I feel myself fortunate that I was able to obtain this. Thomas Saab, the winemaker, and I, and Dominique Lafone were big believers in natural farming techniques and making sure that we keep the environment clean and that we promote the entire range of life within the soil and on the ground. Every time we pick grapes, every time we have a different season in the vineyard, we look at the fruit and think, what is this telling us? What is the vineyard telling us this year? And handling it in that way, we handle the wine so that it respects the place it's from.